Hello everyone, it's awesome to be here today. I want to tell you all about how I went from designing buildings to jumping into the whole world of digital design. You know, UI UX stuff like product design or UX UI stuff like always changing of the title world. I'm Merve and let me tell you, this change has been a wild ride. So, I always loved design. When I was traveling all over and seeing different places, I tried to setting up a blog to share my experiences. But man, using WordPress for that was a bit overwhelming for me. I wanted to learn how to make my own website. Fast forward a bit, after my time at uni, where I was knee-deep in architecture, I made my own architectural portfolio and travel blog. But as I got deeper into the architectural world, I started to getting really curious about digital design experience. It was like a light bulb moment. It was more like a gradual thing. I saw that design principles in both architecture and digital design are kind of similar. Both are about solving problems and making spaces that work for people. And yeah, I said that this is just for me. It was just like shifting from 3D to 2D design. And you know how I started it? As I told you, I started to learn how to create my website. But in order to do that, I needed to learn how to create in which tool that I need to learn. And I got used to learning new technological tools on computer in order to design like better visual 3D places, or doing animations or creating better renders. So it was like kind of easy for me to learn new tool. And I started to learn Adobe XD. Then I wanted to learn a bit about Sketch, and I didn't like it, to be honest. And then I found the Figma. Oh, love of my life. I love Figma a lot. I was kind of like sensing that it will be one of the popular among other design tools, and it is actually right now. Like the companies I'm working, and since I started to work as a UI UX designer, they all was about the processing to switching their design tool from the other tools to Figma. So it was a good start for me to pick the Figma and improve it well. And I started to work as a not intern, but kind of volunteer designer for Model European Union. And I was working as an architect simultaneously. Then I wanted to learn deeper. I wanted to switch my main career from architecture to digital design. And I wanted to also learn theoretically what I need to do, because it is kind of new thing. Especially if I talk about Turkey, you can't find the bachelor degree in any kind of universities in Turkey. So people think that they can do that without getting any theoretical knowledge. So I strongly don't agree with that. And then I got a Google UX design course in Coursera. It took normally 6 months, but I finished it in 3 months. I'm always hairy. This is my kind of part of character. And making this switch wasn't a walk in the park. Let me tell you, going from something as established as an architect to the newish world of UI UX design had its tough moments. Learning new tech, understanding how people think, and keeping up with the super fast digital world needed a lot of patience and learning. My architecture background helped me, but I had to amp up my skills big time for this new gig. I've seen a lot of parallels between architecture and UI UX design. Both need an eagle eye for details and creating experiences that really connect with people. My architect days taught me to see the world through a visual lens and problem solve like a pro. I was always focusing on problems and resolutions, and maybe just because of that I'm a bit overthinker. And it's all about creating spaces, whether they are physical or digital, that make you feel something and work for the folks using them. So my journey from building blueprints to designing digital experiences has been wild. It is proof that creativity and design are universal languages, so that I had been able to work with worldwide people, like from the other side of the world. I had my clients when I was working as also a freelance designer. Of course, you need to learn English, you need to speak the international language, but it is kind of like international language, like designing is an international language. And as I keep on this wild ride, I'm ready for whatever comes my way. My advice to all of you: embrace change, follow what you love, and always be ready for unexpected possibilities. Thank you for listening to me. I wish you luck on your new journey.